Hi guys, let's make grilled fish together. I have my defrosted catfish here. I've got two here because they are not very big in size. And then I have my blended pepper mix here that I defrosted as well. It's been prepped since Sunday. So I just have to defrost it with the fish. First, we put the apron on to avoid getting our clothes messy. I'm just getting my utensils and ingredients ready. But I have a question. What do you guys think about my audio? Can you hear me clearly? Because a few of my friends are complaining that my audio is not very good. Please let me know so I can work on it. Please let me know how you feel about my videos and let me know how you want me to improve or where you want me to improve. So, for my sauce, I am getting all my spices and my ingredients. I already said that. And this is everything I use: my pepper mix, my stock cubes, my tomato puree, my thyme, my rosemary, my cayenne pepper, and paprika. So I'm just heating up some sunflower oil because that's what I use, and I will let it heat up for a bit before I saute my onions for a few minutes. Then I will go in with my tomato puree once the onions has fried for at least 2 minutes. This is my own recipe. This is how I always make my sauce and it always comes out nice. Once I'm satisfied with how cooked the onions is, I will go in with my tomato puree. And when I go in with my tomato puree, I fry it on medium heat for about 4 minutes, stirring occasionally. Then I go in with my pepper mix, fry again for another 4 minutes. Then I turn the heat low and let it cook while I do other things. I am the queen of multitasking and I apply it to every area of my life. If your fish sauce doesn't come out nice, maybe try my recipe and let me know what you think about my recipe. When I mix the tomato paste and the pepper mix, I add all my ingredients and I'm starting with my thyme. It doesn't go in a specific order or with a specific ingredient. Just add any ingredient at any time. It doesn't matter what comes in first or what comes in last. So I don't add too much. I just add a little bit. Yeah. After adding all my spices, I go in with my stock cubes. And for this recipe, I think I used 3 stock cubes from the Star Maggi. I think you can use any stock cube because I've used no stock cubes and it comes out nice as well. It comes out the same, to be honest. So use any stock cubes you have. I will leave all the ingredient details in my description for anyone who needs it. And if you have a better recipe, please let us know in the comment section because we are all here to learn. All my ingredients are in. I just let that cook for a few minutes and then I put it on low. Now it's time to wash our fish. When washing your catfish or any fish at all, it's advisable to use salt because most of these fish come very slimy and you don't want to be eating that. So always take your time to wash your fish and remember to always use salt. At this point, I think I use salt to wash all my ingredients, like the raw ingredients, vegetables, meat, fish, chicken, all of them need salt. I like to use this wash and drain bowl when I need to rewash something more than once. So after washing it, I just let the water out from the strainer down there. Makes life easy for me. I repeat this step 3 to 4 times depending on how slimy the fish is. While I'm doing all this, my sauce is still on low cooking, so I pay attention to that as well. So I'm stirring it occasionally while I'm washing the fish. While you're doing this, be careful not to transfer bacteria into your cooked sauce because raw meat has bacteria and other organisms you don't want to eat in your food. So that's why I'm taking my time to really wash it, and that's why I'm using salt. Now that the fish is clean, let's start the business of the day. So I'm starting by washing my hands so I don't get the juice or whatever from the fish on the fish again. I always use aluminium foil to wrap the fish, but today I decided to use both aluminium foil and baking paper. So I'll see how the baking paper will be if I cook it in the oven, because most times it comes out burnt. That's why I lined it with the aluminium foil. So I just add the sauce into the fish. There's an opening up there. I fill it up with sauce. I just add it all around like everyone does. This step is self-explanatory. You want to make sure you're making that cut into the fish so that the sauce can get into the fish. If you forget to make these cuts, your fish won't be tasty. It will not come out nice. So don't forget that step. It's very important. So I just put the sauce all over the fish, and while I'm doing this, I am heating up the oven. Talk about multitasking. Yeah, so when this is ready, I'll just put it straight in the oven. By then the oven will be hot. Like I said, this step is self-explanatory, so just watch what I'm doing and see what I'm doing. After doing that, I just wrap it up, and I wrap it up again in the aluminium foil. I don't think I'll be using the baking paper because it got burnt, and I don't know, I'm not using it again. I don't like it. So I am done with the fish. My fish is ready to go in the oven because by now the oven was already very hot. So I just put it in the oven, and you see me do that in a minute. I cooked the fish in the oven at 200 for an hour. I checked it after an hour and it was fully cooked, completely cooked throughout. But I opened it to let it burn a little bit. When the fish burns, it gives that vibe of Nigerian grilled fish. And that's exactly the vibe I am going for. Sometimes I put the oven off so the heat can burn the fish. I went ahead to fry some yam because the sauce tastes really nice with yam, and that's me just tasting the fish, and as usual it came out really nice. See you guys later.